Welcome to Supply Chain Partners Coffee Break with 𝗕𝗵𝗄𝗍𝗆, streaming live from LinkedIn and YouTube. Hello, everyone. Thank you for spending your coffee break with us today. I'm Dr. Sharon Grant, the founder of Supply Chain Partners. Now, I'm going to share my screen with you because we have a Menti presentation and a few activities we'd like to involve you. So I'll share my screen so I can give you the QR code. So here's the code, and here's how you can participate in our Menti presentation and in the activities. So you can either use your mobile phone to scan the QR code, or you can go to menti.com and enter this code 83469383. So Supply Chain Partners is an award-winning global B2B marketplace and a business and supply chain professional community. We help our members to gain access to experts and innovative solutions, coaching, education, and support to build a high-performing business and supply chain. Now, we have a multiple choice question for you, and so I'm going to share that question with you now. So what we would like to know is, have you grabbed your coffee yet? So you can answer that question now. So I'll keep the results hidden and we'll come back to that soon. So our marketplace on Supply Chain Partners provides you with access to over 230 innovative business and supply chain solutions provided by our expert members. And we promote our expert members to our global audience of over 23,000 business and supply chain professionals. We help industry professionals to connect with experts to learn about better ways to operate, improve, and grow their business and to achieve their business, supply chain, and professional goals. Let's now reveal the answer, the results to our Menti question. Now, no one has responded yet, so we'll keep that open and you can actually respond to that soon. So just go to the menti.com and enter the QR code. This year, we have planned over 90 business and supply chain events for professional development and networking, and this will surely grow to over 200 events, which are free for all of our Supply Chain Partners members. Now, I'll go on to the next question on our Menti. Now, here is a question for you. If someone made a movie about your life, what would it be? Would it be a drama, a comedy, an action film, or a science fiction? Now, at Supply Chain Partners, we're excited to offer you and your team free lifetime membership to Supply Chain Partners. You'll be able to gain access to experts and innovative business and supply chain solutions and fantastic member offers by our expert members. You'll be able to attend over 90 free business and supply chain coaching and education online events, and you'll be able to network with like-minded professionals and so much more. So we'll just check back now to see if anyone has answered that question. And no one's answered that question. So what we'll do now is we'll stop sharing our screen because I'd like to introduce you to our Gold Partner Expert member soon, 𝗕𝗵𝗄𝗍𝗆, and we'll find out about their incredible offer for Supply Chain Partners members. And then I'll provide you with a brief tour of our Supply Chain Partners marketplace and professional community. So today we are showcasing our Gold Partner Expert member, 𝗕𝗵𝗄𝗍𝗆. Now I'd like to introduce you to Robert Briffa, the Business Manager of 𝗕𝗵𝗄𝗍𝗆. Thanks for joining us today, Robert.
Thanks, Sharon.
Robert, could you please provide an overview of 𝗕𝗵𝗄𝗍𝗆?
Yeah, sure. 𝗕𝗵𝗄𝗍𝗆 are a business transformation expert company. We help our clients to address problems in relation to workforce performance, and inefficient processes. We help our clients through our consulting services using our workforce performance programs and process improvement programs. Efficiency Works is also a registered training organisation. We provide industry-leading training packages for organisations who are seeking to develop their workforce. We also have helped thousands of individuals upskill and bolster their qualifications. And we provide on-site and online training options in Lean, Agile, Leadership, Six Sigma, and Project Management.
Thanks, Robert. That's a very comprehensive service offering. Now, we have another question for our audience. So I'll just share my screen so that they can participate. Now, what you need to do is you need to log into menti.com and enter this code, and you'll be able to participate in our interactive activities, or you can scan this QR code, and that will also get you to our questions. So we'll now move on to the question. Okay, so if you had a magic wand that could solve problems in your business, which problem would you want to improve? So you have the options here: order fulfillment processes, warehouse processes, operations processes, or workforce performance. So we won't reveal the results. We'll come back to that soon. So Robert, what types of problems is Efficiency Works and your clients discovering with order fulfillment processes, warehousing, or operations processes?
Yeah, Sharon, the main problems we see in supply chain, inventory inaccuracy, picking inaccuracies, inefficient warehouse layout, returns, and just too much inventory. They're the main problems we see. There's a raft of others, but they're the main ones.
Yes, and they are very significant problems as well. So how does Efficiency Works go about helping their clients to solve their problems across these areas, order fulfillment, warehousing, or operations?
Yeah, Sharon, Efficiency Works has a simple approach to making improvements. We call it the Efficiency Works 3E program. So to engage, educate, and execute. The program is designed to use in any industry at all levels of the organisation. And we'll explore this a little later this morning.
Thank you. And Robert, what types of problems is Efficiency Works and your clients discovering with workforce performance?
The main problems with workforce performance are not starting with the customer in mind, having unclear goals or outcomes to achieve, the lack of visual management, and inconsistent product or service due to no or poor standard work instructions.
Right. And so how does Efficiency Works help clients to solve these problems with workforce performance?
Yeah, Sharon, we help our clients by setting up a continuous improvement business system that is underpinned by structured problem solving and visual management.
Right, excellent. Okay, let's now see if we've got any responses. And we don't have any responses.
Oh, that's a shame.
Absolutely, it was a really good question too. So what we'll do now, Robert, would you like to share your presentation?
Yeah, sure. Just bear with me just a moment. Hope that is working. No, it's not.
No, just press that presentation.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, so this is a typical scenario with all types of organisations. If we don't do anything to improve, we'll be just having the same results or even going backwards. Some improvement will make little step changes. If we have continuous improvement, our results will continue to climb. But the trick to having accelerated performance is to couple continuous improvement with innovation. So first thing that we do is to engage the workforce. So you can see on the left-hand side, so typical, the main leader or leaders of the business trying to drag everyone else up the stairs or up the ladder, up the mountain with them. And we find that most of the time, it's hard to do everything by yourself. And also, you've got to hope the team can or wants to keep up with you. Or we can engage the team to participate in the areas that they have knowledge and impact over the solution in implementation. And this is far better, more brains working on it, different personalities, different viewpoints, and it's far more sustainable, and it creates a better team culture. So that's part of what we call the 3E framework. So that's the engage part, and then we look at education, and then putting it into practice. So in the educate, normally training is done by a trainer, and we usually do what the trainer does or says, but we only retain at best 20%. But as the efficiency works, we find that through participative learning, we have about an 80% recall, and we have lots of aha moments where everyone gets to learn at a fun and in a fun environment, and they will be able to relate those activities back to their workplace. So the execute part is then taking that into the workplace, standardizing the way that we manage, standardizing the work through standard processes that the team comes up with, and then visualizing those standard work instructions and continuing the loop. We call it the golden triangle, but we also involve project management into this process, and because most people don't know how to manage projects successfully, and it's part of our education process to ensure great execution. So to optimize your business performance through people and process, we thoroughly recommend going through this process, whether it's with us or not, but we can certainly show you how to do this in a very efficient and effective way.
Excellent. Thank you for that. Now, you have an excellent video that we'd like to share as well. So this is the process simulation workshop. And so what I'll do is we'll share my screen. So we'll just be going to Menti, and what you can do is you can go to the QR code. So if you'd like to go to Menti, you can actually play this video through Menti, and I'll be playing it here as well. But if you'd like to go to menti.com or scan this QR code, you'll be able to play this video yourself, and the sound will come out through your device. So you would go to menti.com and enter this code 83469383. So I'll now go to the video, and I'll turn up my volume so you can either hear it through my speakers or else you can play it directly on your device. So I'll just skip through to this part here. And this is
it was really good for me to see how everything I've learned about in terms of Lean over the last 5 years and the tools, how it comes together, because I think that's not something we get to see, in terms of what does good look like. So that has been of great benefit to me.
Now, what we do with the value stream map is that we use it to identify which steps in the process are actually creating value for the customer.
I work in an organisation that is deploying Lean, but this has really, again, helped me piece together some of the things we've been talking about, because in the Lean text, it captures the tools but it doesn't sometimes capture sort of the elegance of it and how it comes together. And you know, that's gone a long way to helping me today, especially around the theory of constraints and that sort of thing. The first run, I saw my organisation and every other organisation I've ever worked for. The second run, I saw some pretty amazing improvement. In particular, we saw the people go from blaming, which is what we see a lot of, to working together and striving to make the process work, which is a very, very different focus. So you can see a cultural shift. And I you know, people talk about cultural change, and it happens from the ground just by doing it this way. And I've started to see that even in the company I work for. So yeah.
Well, in the first run, obviously, we didn't have any sort of information about lean manufacturing. So obviously, there was a little bit of chaos. That's what usually happens in different companies when you have that knowledge. So obviously, in the first round, you know, things didn't go properly. But once we start analyzing, you know, the processes and see what are the things that doesn't add value to your system, and come up with different lean thinking and lean methodologies, then you can restructure, you know, your processes.
Yeah, look at all this inventory building up here, which is telling us that that is a bottleneck. Yeah.
And obviously, in the second round, things were much better, and you get a lot of information, a lot of knowledge from it. Each person has different experience, you know, in different manufacturing areas, and they all pull all together, you know, their knowledge, trying to solve different problems. And I think that sort of interaction, you know, is really good because you get a lot from it. Well, it's going to help me a lot because then I can analyze processes in the same way we did it today, but it'll be in a different scale, obviously, and then come up with some ideas to improve, you know, waste and increase efficiency based on lean manufacturing.
And it's proven today that when in smaller batches can work if you identify the bottlenecks and the constraints. So yeah, we'll be going back and trying to apply some of the stuff we've learned today. And the 3 different production runs that we've effectively done have really opened our minds up to a different way of thinking.
Because it's only the last little bit of the last turn that does the work, you know, it's value add, if you like. All of this other nonsense, all this running up and down, all of that's waste until you get to the last little bit.
It's been a real eye-opener for me and my colleagues. It's just inspired me all day. Ideas have just kept popping into my head. I've been writing notes. So yeah, little ideas have picked up through conversation with the group and with you guys. It's just highlighted how well these little ideas would work, and it's just been a real inspiration. It'll give me confidence to try a few different things. The fact that we've come as a group as well, I think has really been beneficial because, you know, I'll be able to bounce some ideas off to my colleagues. And I think, that basically will give me the confidence to have a go because I've seen it can work.
Excellent. I love that video. And yes, so did you want to share and explain about what was going on there, Robert?
Yeah, sure. The process simulation workshop is conducted either over half or a full day, depending on which one you do, and it comprises of an iterative and enjoyable series of practical demonstrations that will challenge participants, transfer knowledge, and develop basic skills that can be deployed in the workplace. Under instruction and guidance from the Efficiency Works trainer, participants are arranged into groups and required to produce an outcome that is repeated over 3 to 5 stages of learning. Participant knowledge and skills are gradually increased, allowing them to see a direct correlation between the application of lean and a resulting productivity improvement. The workshop is suitable for between 8 and 16 people.
Excellent. Well, it's a great video, and it's actually great seeing your participants experience a learning journey, because we saw them go through the challenges that they need to address and then make improvements and experience a real sense of accomplishment. So it's an excellent team building workshop as well, in addition to learning about process improvement. Robert, I see that your process improvement programs include a business diagnostic service. Could you please explain how this service works?
Yeah, sure, Sharon. Firstly, we must know what the problems and goals are to make a meaningful improvement to the business and its clients. The operational excellence benchmark or diagnostic tool is a realistic assessment and grading of the organisation's current state against best practice. It's a progressive view of identifying improvement and guiding actions. Most importantly, it's simple to do, but it's best if it comes from the team input.
Excellent. And now I see on your website that Efficiency Works offers a complimentary operational excellence assessment. So how does this assessment, how is it undertaken, and what are your clients discovering?
Yeah, sure. Efficiency Works is offering a complimentary assessment of your organisation's operations current state with respect to critical business factors such as teamwork, maintenance, visual management, standard work, etc. The assessment is the operational excellence assessment. The free tool can be requested on our website, and upon completion, you'll receive a one-page report showing your current state and what is needed to build operational excellence. We also offer a free consultation to customize the actions specifically for your business.
Excellent. So let's now discuss your incredible offer for Supply Chain Partners members. Could you please explain your offer?
Yeah, sure. We're really excited by this. So we have a free two-part process improvement and transformation workshops offer from Efficiency Works for the first 2 eligible Supply Chain Partners member companies, and a 50% discount to all other eligible Supply Chain Partners members. So part 1 is a half-day customer service warehouse process improvement simulation. So you'll experience how significant improvement can be made utilizing lean and continuous improvement thinking. Then part 2, usually on a separate day, is a half-day action planning for your business. So applying what was learnt from the process improvement simulation to your business, we'll be able to help you identify projects and the methodologies required to gain significant results. Efficiency Works would like to offer one free 2-part workshop for Greater Sydney, and another free 2-part workshop for Southeast Queensland. Each would be awarded to the first eligible Supply Chain Partners member company from each region to apply. There is eligibility criteria. The companies must employ more than 100 people, be able to have 10 to 12 people at part 1. That's for the process simulation, and have a room that can cater for about 14, maybe 16 people comfortably, with audio-visual equipment installed in the room. The normal price for each part is $2,500 plus GST, or $4,500 plus GST for the 2-part workshop. So I think it's a fairly good value for whoever gets in first. The Efficiency Works will offer this 2-part workshop to all other eligible Supply Chain Partner members for a 50% discount. So to avoid disappointment, contact myself at Efficiency Works as soon as possible. My contact details will be supplied by Supply Chain Partners. So Sharon will explain how to get in touch. So that's the offer.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Robert. It's such an incredible offer. So members and audience, you can access this free expert help to improve your order fulfillment, warehouse or operations process, and it's valued at close to $5,000. So if you're not yet a member of Supply Chain Partners, you can join for free today to access this incredible offer. And there are only 2 of those offers available, and you can also get access to the 50% discount offer as well. And soon I'll show you on Supply Chain Partners how to find this offer. So let's see now if we've got any questions from the audience, and there's no questions. And so I'll now share my screen to show our audience how to locate your offer on Supply Chain Partners, and I'll provide a brief tour of our marketplace and our professional community. So Robert, thank you very much for joining us today from Efficiency Works. We're very grateful for your incredible offer for our Supply Chain Partners members.
Thank you, Sharon. Our pleasure.
So I'll share my screen. And so this is supplychainpartners.co. And so when you come to our marketplace, you can go to offers, and this is where you're going to find that fantastic offer. So we'll go to offers now. And when you click on offers, you'll find all the offers for services, products, training, and events. And so here is the 2-part process improvement and transformation workshop here. So let's go into that offer. And so what you can also do is click on the video here, and you can play that video that we've just shown you today. And so you can have a look at that at your own leisure. And then you can come through and get to understand what this offer is all about. And then we've got the contact details here for Robert, so you can give Robert a call or email Robert or go to their website as well, and you can have a conversation with Robert about that fantastic offer. So be getting in fast before you miss out. Now, when you're on this page, you can see here that you can visit Efficiency Works storefront. So let's go to their storefront now. So when you visit their storefront on Supply Chain Partners, you'll get to find out more about them. There's information here. They have credentials. You can read through about the services they provide in consulting and training and learn more about their team. And you've got that complimentary assessment there. You can click on that button there. And what they also provide is they've got categories that they are listed in, and the services that they provide are listed in their continuous improvement consulting and training. So you can have a look through there. And then you can look at all the different training offers, because Efficiency Works has a number of training offers available, half price, and there's a couple of free ones here too, Introduction to Project Management, and also the Lean Six Sigma, the Yellow Belt, and the other training courses are also offered at half price. And these are all for Supply Chain Partners members. So if you join free today, you'll be able to take advantage of those offers. And then you'll get to have a look at some videos. So they've got a case study. That's that process simulation video we just showed. And they participated in an interview. So Robert and I did a podcast interview earlier. And so let's explore that interview now. So when you go on to and have a look at our podcast, so you'll get to Supply Chain Partners TV and podcast, and you can explore all of our podcasts. We're on all of these different channels, and we have listeners across 19 countries. And so as you come through here, you'll find the podcast interview here. So let's explore that now. So this podcast is about 8 ways to eliminate waste in your business. So you can watch the video here, or you can listen to the podcast, or go on to Spotify and listen to the podcast. We have all the links here if you prefer to listen to it on our other podcast channels. So we play across 10 plus different podcast channels. And we've time-stamped our interview so that you can see what the interview is all about. So the first part of the interview goes through and talks about particular issues with waste. We go through the 8 different types of waste. And then we talk about a real-life client example, how Efficiency Works helped the client to address this waste, and what was a key lesson learned. And then we go through and discuss the different types of services that Efficiency Works provides so they can help you with your business. Now, let's all have a look at events, because we've got a lot of events coming up this year. And so you can download our online events list and have a look at what we've got coming up. So that was recently updated, and you can go through and explore the various types of events that we've got here. Now, if you'd like to join Supply Chain Partners, you can hop onto this membership link here and you can explore the various options. So we have options available for individuals and for corporate, and so you can join both of those for free. We also have the option for our expert membership who are integral to our marketplace and our professional community. And we take an educational approach, like I was mentioning earlier, and we have a brilliant global audience. And so you can check out this information too and have a look at our various credentials, like we get over 2 million clicks on our marketplace. So next week, we have our coffee break with Logmaster. So Logmaster is going to be discussing about their electronic work diary. So that's for the road transport industry to ensure transport compliance and fatigue compliance. So we'll be talking about their fantastic offer. But if you'd like to read ahead, you can just click on this offer here and have a look at Logmaster's offer. So we'll be talking about that next week. So we've come to the end of our coffee break with Efficiency Works. So be sure to take advantage of their incredible offer for Supply Chain Partners members. Now, next Friday, the 3rd of February, as I mentioned, we're spending our coffee break with Logmaster Australia, and we'll find out about their special offer regarding their electronic work diary for the road transport industry. So we welcome you to take advantage of our free lifetime membership at Supply Chain Partners to gain access to experts and innovative solutions and our fantastic member offers, and to attend all of our events for coaching and education on business and supply chain topics. And they're our online events, and you'll get to network with like-minded professionals. So if you'd like to reach out to us to find out more information, we'll be able to help you with some more information about that. So bye for now, and we look forward to seeing you next week.